Sales management, 4 core fundamentals for success. You've got your sales team assembled and now you need them to perform better than any highly paid, well-seasoned, first-rate sales team. We'll assume that you've hired the right people, you're providing ongoing training, and operationally you have all this buttoned down. Let's get those sales coming in. In my experience, this is the single most frustrating function business owners of medium-sized businesses are faced with. For sales to be successful, there are 4 core fundamentals. Number 1, key performance indicators. You have to measure the right thing to improve it. Not just the final sale, but also the factors that lead to it. Take a look down the entire sales funnel. Once a prospect is identified, what actions take place, where, when, and how? Which ones are key to success? Measure them. The more you measure, then the easier it is to identify what you need to measure. Closure rates at each step of the process will become apparent, and then you'll be able to streamline your KPIs and predict future sales based on your sales funnel. What are you measuring? Number 2, motivation. Know what motivates your sales team. To understand this, you need to know them as people. Get out of the office and understand them at a personal level. You can view my previous video about understanding your own personal vision and use these questions to understand your entire sales team. But top level, what do they like doing? What do they not like doing? How much time do they really want to work? How much and what type of vacation do they want? How much money do they want to make? What intangible rewards excite them? How do they need to be recognized? What are their spiritual beliefs? What do they do outside of business? What are their hobbies? What personal achievements are they going for? Do they have humanitarian interests? What family commitments do they have? When do they want to retire? 3, friendly competition. Kind of like a sales management for when you're not standing over their shoulders. Let's admit it, salespeople are competitive by nature, so let's tap into that. Often linked to a bonus or reward system, but not always. You can build your own competition, changing up the theme on a regular basis, or you can investigate some of the programs available online, and there are plenty. 2 factors to consider. Keep it simple enough to understand, so it doesn't distract from the number 1 objective of selling your product or service. Rewards have to be motivational and timely in their delivery. Don't send that bonus check 3 months after the sales target was met. What friendly competition are you going to use with your sales team? 4, accountability. Daily, bi-weekly, weekly statuses, etc. to measure, report, and provide feedback on what's going well and what's not going well. Don't just look at the good, see the trends and the bad too. The frequency and duration have to work for you, your company, and the size of the sales team that you have. Whether it's in-person or virtual, that's up to you. We see that sales teams that meet at least twice a week, often with slightly different agendas for each of those meetings, are the most productive. Remember to take into consideration times of the year, cyclical factors for your industry or your business. Most importantly, now you're meeting regularly, are you holding them accountable? You need to have objectives, goals, and results written down for each meeting for that to happen. Encourage and recognize goals when they're achieved and provide feedback and support if they're not. How often are you meeting with your sales team? Are you really keeping everyone accountable? Keep these 4 fundamentals in mind: KPIs, motivation, friendly competition, and accountability. If you can get it right, your sales team will be flowing and you'll have a system in place to allow you to further increase your sales by increasing your sales team. Happy selling.